Welcome to M.O.B Run Club.
Hello, I am Max. So starting off athletically, I think I first got introduced to sports just watching my dad race or getting brought on runs along with him. Later into that, I didn't get into running completely until middle school or a little bit of high school, but it was competing in middle school. But I was a three-sport athlete in high school, then played college soccer, so there wasn't a ton of room for competitive running just due to training for other sports. But it's awesome to be back into running now. Great way to stay in shape each day and maintain fitness levels outside the working hours.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kev. I grew up, played soccer and baseball at a young age of 4, ate sand during baseball, ate grass during soccer. Parents told me I had to pick one sport. I ended up choosing soccer.
A lot of guys call me Con. Some people call me Fitz. Some people call me Fitzy. Really doesn't matter to me. Growing up athletically, my family stayed very fit. We did a lot of family, kids triathlon, sprint triathlon, some bike races and stuff like that. I got lots of pictures and videos of me diving through the water, running with my helmet on when I'm 7, 8 years old. It all comes from watching my dad do that and wanted to pick that up. Played soccer competitively for 16 years, and after that stopped, I wanted to get back into the niche of endurance sports, specifically marathon and triathlon. And here I am today, 2 marathons down.
See you in the morning.
So, at least Kevin and I are doing 5 mile easy, and we're doing 3 mile at half marathon race pace, and then I'm doing 2 miles easy. I think these two golfers might be doing 5 and 5.
Time for breakfast. Time to run in Iowa City.
We kept it easy for the 5 mile warm up segment, averaging 8:55 per mile pace. It was a beautiful morning, so roll the clips. Five miles easy done in Iowa City. We got 3 mile tempo for Kevin and I, and Max is going 5 for a total of 10.
Post 3 minute interval. I don't even know what we do.
3 mile interval, not 3 minutes.
I'm delirious right now.
Post 3 mile tempo at race pace. We started a little slower than goal pace, but we dropped it down to even out pretty well.
Just finished up. Not ideal.
Not ideal, but I got it done. It's not ideal to go back-to-back days like that, but sometimes you gotta do it to run with the community, and fingers crossed no injuries come out of this stupid decision, but
Yeah, that was
you never know.
rough. But time for breakfast, so.
shot, got some toaster and donuts. We got the blueberry streusel.
Got the maple ring, and Max has already got his in his.
Chocolate ring is gone. So M.O.B Run Club, right? Stands for Man on Back Run Club. Originated as a drill that us three all participated in soccer during our 4 years at Loris. It was their sophomore year, my freshman year, my first one in. It's a drill called Man on Back. It's a ton of running, moving the soccer ball quickly, and it was kind of just became like a joke later on that it was the best and worst drill all at the same time. Fast pace, moving, but at the same time, it could also suck on a hot summer day in August in Dubuque, Iowa. High humidity, high heat.
Some days it's brutal and taxing, and it ultimately kind of sucks. But I enjoy the competitive nature of working towards a goal, and I also really enjoy the camaraderie that comes along with that. Whether it's seeing Connor work towards his Ironman coming up this fall, or watching Max dust people in a 10K, or working towards a half marathon goal with a group of friends that ultimately we all have different timing goals of what we want to hit, but at the same time we're all coming together and competing in the same event, getting in the same area on the same weekend, spending time together the night before the race, day of the race, competing in the race, finishing the race, cheering each other on, and then ultimately spending the rest of the weekend together.
Our goal with M.O.B is to embrace this team culture that the three of us had early on, and build on that and build with all of you guys. We've seen how beneficial it can be to have your brothers, your sisters, whatever it is, supporting you every step of the way. There's real community and real progression through people in that idea, and I think bringing that idea to this run club is beneficial for everybody, and I think it puts a real stamp on what we're trying to do here.
For me, it's really hard as an individual to complete these trainings and these runs when you're working by yourself, and it's much easier. The time goes by faster. It's much more enjoyable when you're doing it with a group or with even just one other person, just to pass the time. You get to chat, catch up on life while you're also building fitness and working towards this goal. And ultimately, at M.O.B we don't necessarily judge success on your speed or how fast you can complete something, how strong you are. It's more about, are you challenging yourself every day? Are you going to the weight room and challenging yourself, completing the workout that you set out? Are you staying disciplined?
It started out as a Strava group, kind of just joining a bunch of people, including us three and some other old teammates and friends that were kind of getting back into the running scene, kind of in between, would run here, would run there, so we figured why not to reconnect with some people we hadn't talked to in a while, as well as to see how they're going fitness-wise, but also as a form of accountability and community. It never hurts to have somebody in your corner backing you as you're running, getting into something new. So overall, we just saw it as a great opportunity to form a group of 10 or so people just to start. And we were struck with the idea one day, why don't we build a larger community and add anyone else we can to it? So that is our goal with this, and kind of the backstory of Man on Back Run Club, is we're not an ordinary run club, as we say. We kind of strive less on the performance aspect, overall as 1, 2, 3 place, but more so as, are you achieving your goals? How are you achieving your goals? Are you competing each day and every day? Are you consistently showing out to knock your workouts out? But at the end of the day, we all want to have fun with this. We want to build a strong, supportive community that holds each other accountable, lifts each other when they're down, and keeps each other high when they're high. So overall, we'd love for you to be along the ride with us, and we're looking forward to it in the future.
And that's a wrap for episode 1. We'll be seeing y'all for episode 2 in Des Moines, Iowa.